Okay, these guys are all yellow, so let's switch back to silver. No. If I microed this, it'd probably be better, so I have Vice not attacking the same person that Aka attacks, but... Dude, you're wasting time. You're not gonna kill us. We know it, so can you just not cast anything, please? Like, the spell casting's just wasting time at this point. Okay, well, we will have the game 100% complete by 35 hours. We know that. Like, there's no doubt about that part. Like, 100% completion by 35 hours, I think we can do it. Okie dokie. Onto the surface real quick. We kind of dropped off at the worst part of the Hydra. Like, we are so far away from Galcian where we are right now. So, what's really important is that we basically explore the entirety of this place. And can we go this way? Yeah, see, this is what's annoying about the Hydra. All of these ladders, you can go down them. And you need to go down all of them to get every treasure. And I can't remember in what order you do it. Magic Dew, that's useful. That, the last one right there. I think that's the last one. I think we go to the right next. Hey, big guy, can you not knock stuff over? Huh? I'd appreciate it. You like those pets? Oh, you like them scritches? I mean, if you really want that information, I suppose we can go look into that. Yes, Yugi. Technically, there are enough moonberries. There are not enough moonberries in just straight-up chests. There's not even enough moonberries in straight-up chests to get every... Like, there are just enough moonberries in every chest in the game to get the super moves for all three main characters. There is not enough to get all three main characters and all side characters. But the flip side of that is that moonberries are a random drop from just about every enemy in the game, I think. Or at least from a lot of them. So even if we can't necessarily get enough out of chests, we can still get enough out of everybody else. You could potentially get them all, yes. If you went grinding enough, you could eventually get moonberries enough for every single character in the game. Yes. Okay, I went the wrong way. I don't think this is the way I wanted to go. Most of the moves suck, Yugi. Like, that is the plain truth. Most of the moves suck. There's actually a very specific set of moves that are actually any good. For example, only one of Eika's spells or moves is actually really worthwhile, and that's Delta Shield. The rest of hers are terrible. 2 out of 5 of Vice's moves are, like, have limited use, if any use. All but, like, hey, Gilder got an instant kill. All but one of Gilder's is bad. 4 out of 5 of Fina's are good. I don't believe Drachma has any that are worth talking about. And Enrique has 1.
We did it!
So Gilder's good move is his final move. Sorry, his second move. The Aura of Denial. The only thing it does is it blocks adverse effects. So it stops stone, poison, drill nose. It stops any effect like that for 1 turn. So it's reasonably good. The downside to it... Okay, we went the right way. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the downside to the move is that it only lasts for 1 turn, and that's all it does. And that's got some really limited use.
Here goes.
Yeah, it's good for, like, the 1 boss fight he's in. Well, actually, no. So the boss of Decat's Isle doesn't have any of that I recall. Wheel Tank doesn't have it. I don't believe the boss of this area has one. Like, it's seriously limited use. I'm actually trying to think of what bosses, like, he would be really good for, the XNS demons, for example. He might have been good for Daiku Koya, because Daiku Koya's, Golden Flurry, which we only saw once, that has a chance of confusion. It would have been okay in, like, Pyastal, because it would have blocked, I think it blocks Eternies. I'm not 100% sure. But we still would have wanted, we still would have wanted to have Enrique for that. I think he's reasonably good for Lord Zevlin Bane, but we're gonna kill Lord Zevlin Bane so fast it's not gonna matter. I mean, yeah, he's good for that robot thing, but it's such a, like, a corner case, you know? I have items that block that shit. And, like, that's the thing. So Gilder's Aura of Denial It only costs 3, so it's not expensive, but that is 3 SP I could be using for something else. Yeah, that's the thing. Gilder's just not an amazing character. Like, he has very cool design. I love his character design. I love his personality. But in terms of combat, subpar. I mean, that being said, to be 100% fair to Gilder, all of the guest characters are subpar for the most part. The only one that really stands out is literally Enrique, and that's only because of Shield of Justice. Because just blocking half damage is always good. Okay. So that's the thing about the guest characters. So, yes, you change them around a lot, but that shouldn't make them not amazing in their own rights. You know? Like, in my opinion, what's the point of having a guest character that is not going to be useful to me? So, for one example, for when I get to Evolution. So, Evolution, you have 2 characters that are main characters and 1 guest character for every one of the dungeons you do. Damn, we got an instant kill ability. That actually feels bad. So tired. But you have guest characters. This is, you know, you feel like, okay, I have guest characters, and every guest character is good, but there's one that stands out as being significantly better than every other guest character in the game. But what's kind of interesting is that at the very end of the game, you lose one of the 2 main characters, so you have to rely on 2 guest characters. So all of a sudden, it's a little bit more important that you know how to use those guest characters and what they do. And all the guest characters are decent. Like, there's one that stands out as better than all the rest because of some things that they do, but they're all decent. The guest characters in here, we're about to reach the point where I have control over what guest character is currently in the party with me. The very end of the game, you get that ability.
Let's try this.
So because I have the ability to decide which guest character I want in my party, all of a sudden, one guest character being better than another one automatically says, okay, it's going to be them. And that's actually the part I don't like. I may get Dark Cloud, it's just not a, it's not a, I know of it by, like, reputation, but since I've never played it, I don't know if it's something I'll blind, you know? We are nearing the end of this dungeon. Trying to make sure I get the last, I think it's the last chest over here. Nope. Okay. We're at the end of this dungeon, then. There's just too many good games, and in my in my GameCube disc pouch, I have like 4 games I want to do. And then on my, and that's just GameCube. On my game wall behind me is like a pile of games I want to do. A new game is coming out. What else want to do? Ah, no instant kill for you, bitch. Freaking spells, man. Super long animations, and they just get nothing done. Okay, there we go.
That wasn't so bad.
And Vice now knows Rissalim. Okay. Now one direction goes to the boss, and one direction goes to the not boss. That's the not boss direction. And we have busted this place up. Like, we broke this ship. Yeah, Sorcerer, can you not do that again? I mean, you say that, but at the end of the day, there's only, like, 7 spells that matter. Out of the 30-ish. 30-ish. I think that's part of my problem with the magic system in this game, is that there's so many spells that are just not worth knowing. Like, the entire purple line, I don't touch. Because the attack magic, you already know my feelings on the attack magic. But at the same time, we also have, silence, which doesn't work on the only enemies you care about. I think there may be a group silence in there. Nothing in there. Yellow has drill nose, which we do have, but you'll never land it on someone who matters. Blue has Quicka. Silver has Rissalim, which is the only thing you care about out of Silver. Red has Incrum and Incremus, and green has the heal spells. And that's kind of it. I mean, you could say Silver's the instant kill spells, and you're not, you're not wrong. But, they take too long to cast. Should be worth it. Oh, hello, friends. I mean, yeah, useful for everyone to a degree. Also, seeing some of the bosses come back is always interesting. Because all of these guys these are all the Coliseum boss. It's also nice being able to kill them again, you know?
This should work.
Pleasant. Ruining their faces time and again.
Let's try this.
I'm kind of wasting these Saccharin crystals a little bit, but we're also reaching the end of the game. So I'm not going to have to worry about them for too long. And also just stops me from having to heal outside of battle. Hahaha, you're silenced. Love that guy does his whole get back up animation, only to just die.
I wish they were all that easy.
Awesome. Okay, we're done. Always good to save whenever there's a save point. I think if I was just trying to beat the game, I could do it in under 30. But we're not trying to just beat the game. We are actually legitimately trying to 100% it. And that's what's going to take the remainder of the time. Seriously, is this always the way that you're getting to your freaking, like, command center? Through the center of the ship on up on the ladder? Yeah, Galcian's not going to make us break the door down. He will come to us. Big, epic entrance. Hi, Galcian. Is there 150% in this game? No. When you get everything, you get everything. There is a single secret, well, technically 2 secret bosses. One I could go get now, and one that I have to 100% the game to get. There's 1 secret weapon and 1 secret discovery. But there is no post-game in this game. As soon as you beat the final boss, the game is over.
Let's try this.
If I remember correctly, Galcian does not have any spells I have to worry about.
Here goes. Yeah. This should work.
Okay. Now, Galcian can be somewhat scary. Okay, he does have spells, so I guess we're gonna do things the normal way. Gonna make sure that Gilder has a Glyph of Might just in case. Well, technically, the Skies of Arcadia Legends, which is the version that I'm playing, is the 150%. They added a fair amount of stuff for this version of the game that wasn't in the original. So you could kind of consider a lot of the stuff I've already done to be the 150%. Like, there's something like 12, 15, 20 discoveries that weren't in the original. Oh, here we go. So this is his big, epic attack. Now, how scary was that actually? It wasn't. Okay. My sack ruins. There we go. Actually, I want that. Sack Rulin Vice. Yeah, a lot of the stuff you see me hunting right now, like there's basically the entire like 100% that I'm hunting down is all based on the Legends thing. None of this stuff was in Legend or the original Skies. None of the Moonfish were. I've talked about this before. The entire Pyastal storyline was not in there. So, you know, when we're talking about 150%, you could consider that. Now, I believe this is him getting rid of all of my buffs.
Destroy her.
Yeah, I just got some of those buffs, too. That's irritating. What's with the DBZ fight? That's just what the ending boss fights are in this game. We have reached DBZ or Gren Lagann levels of stupid. Okay, so you guys are about to see why Incremus is so important. Ah! Saw it coming. Okay, so this is why Incremus is important. As opposed to wasting an entire other turn on buffing up again, we can just Incremus right now, do a quick glyph of speed, and we're gonna do an Aura of Denial just to make sure he can't instant kill. And so that now puts me right back where I was. I don't have to waste an entire turn buffing now. For, like, the entire round, I can just have one person use the turn to buff.
Let's try this.
Okay, I don't know why the music just restarted. Here we go again.
Before me.
I think he's targeting Vice again. Keep in mind, what's really funny about this is that you see how little damage Vice takes. So he doesn't take very much damage at all. Vice is wearing old as hell armor. Like this, the armor he's wearing is old. So I find it hilarious that he's doing so little damage, because if Vice actually had decent armor, it would, like, he would take even less damage. But he doesn't.
This should work.
And yeah, the crest on the ship is kind of cool. Stop wiping away my buffs, you piece of shit.
Destroy them.
Okay. Change of strategy. Vice, you Pirate's Wrath, you Delta Shield, you Glyph of Might Vice, you Glyph of Speed. The last couple of bosses in the game consistently wipe buffs.
This should work.
try this.
I think the likelihood he'll do it depends on how many buffs you actually have in the field. So because I have everyone buffed up, yeah, saw it coming. Okay, next turn, this butt munch is going down. Can you, like, I have no idea who he's targeting. I think he might be targeting Aka, and he might actually be able to take her out. Nope, Gilder. Okay. Well, Gilder has a fair amount of health. And fairly decent armor. So Gilder survives. Even though he's very hurt. Okay. You. Also, just for giggles... I doubt it's gonna work, but we're gonna see. Nope. He dies too quickly. Okay, Galcian's gone.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
Lots of experience, and the Valuan Medallion. Get wrecked. So the thing about the Hydra, the Galcian's not, like, dead. The Hydra's entire bridge is an escape vessel. He's just like, well, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, not much we can do, except the Lynx is there. Remember how I said that Beleza's in love with Galcian? So he kind of betrayed her directly, and then killed her people.
Goodbye, my love.
What?
So she's decided to take him out personally. Also, big explosion, so you don't think that either of them come back. She could have just shot him. Blown up the escape pod. Oh, also, kind of a problem. Ramirez saw that. And he's kind of upset that someone beat strength. That's kind of the thing about Ramirez that kind of cracks me up a little bit. He was a Sylvite and kind of a good guy. Then he decides that because he sees specifically Valuans being dipshits, that there's no such thing as human kindness. So therefore, he just decides to worship strength, which is Galcian. He ignores the fact that love is and belief in humanity is what caused that to happen. So he's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm the strongest now. Let's kill everybody. Also, this is the epic Darth Vader no. Okay, something bad is happening. Yeah, he's calling up power again. He's just gonna rain the destruction the entire world now. We have no way of getting through the shield. And somehow, Fina knows this is happening. I don't know how she knows this. So the elders decide to drop the silver shrine. Destroy the shield. Okay. Mirez's room. Fina's doll slowly falls over. Super gigantic boom! He tries to send up the beam to cause the rain of destruction. And the Elder's just like, nah, bro. That is not how this is going to happen. By the way, your sound didn't just screw up. Okay, that child's giggle is really terrifying. Fortunately, there go all the elders. Everything Fina has ever known. On the plus side, there goes the Dome of Light. Yep, the elders believed in the future. So now most people have sacrificed themselves to make sure that we get to do this. Oh, hey, look. There's Drachma. Okay. Yep, we can get in through Shrine Island. Yeah, so at this point, the game makes sure that we know that we can swap out characters if we want to. The game wants to give me Drachma. I don't want Drachma. I want Enrique. I'll have to go find them to make it clear who I want on my party. Also, hey, pal. Also, I haven't done this at all. You can actually run around on the bridge. Your characters consistently have stuff to say. Like, I have consistently chosen not to do this because go fast. Okay, where... Leafa... I forget, do you do anything in here? No. I'm trying to find Enrique. Are they on the deck? There he is. Okay. So Enrique joins the party. So you can have whoever you want, but for a couple of reasons, I want it to be Enrique. Yeah, we don't have... Sword Strike is the best weapon, right? I think so. Gates Attorney spells. Yeah, that's useful. Okay. Now, it is very important that we save right here. In order to take over again, we have to go all the way back up to the bridge and talk to Robinson. Sorry, not Robinson. Dawn. Robinson's not here because we have Marco. And Lawrence is not here because we have Dawn. Okay, as I said, very important that we save right here. And the reason why that's important is because of what's about to happen. This. Okay, so this guy right here. This thing. You get like 3 turns to kill this thing. Where is it? We get like 3 turns to kill this thing, and that is it. It has items that we want to have, and if it gets away, it's gone forever. So I've been saving that thermal grease for a rainy day. Hopefully it'll get ahead of me so my guns will actually hit it. Nope. Maybe now? Okay, now it's ahead of me, so we should be able to hit it with the lightning bomb at least. Maybe? We hit it, but it didn't do any damage whatsoever. Oh, that's good. Oh, I forget, was that it? Did I get that 1 turn? That may have been all I get. Yep. Okay, that's why we saved. Forgot about that. So we have to kill him in that 1 round. And realistically, we have to kill him on the first 2, like, turns of that 1 round. It's one of the reasons why it was important to have the moon stuff that we got, because it's really cheap SP-wise. And kind of as usual, we want to put everything on the command turn. There's a final command turn there, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the moon cannon there, the moon torpedo there, plus a crystal cannon there, that's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to Apple Wax on that turn. And that will be basically all that we can do. Okay, never mind. Okay. That's all we had to do. That was all that was needed. Just don't be an idiot. I didn't realize it had such little health. Okay. So we got that. What we wanted, though, was the complete kit, the sparkling deck, and the moon gun. That is the only place to get the sparkling deck and the moon gun. Okay. So we have the Delphinus. We can change the 5-inch cannon out for the moon gun, which is better in literally every way. And also we have the sparkling deck, which is better in like lots of different ways. Look at that increase up to 660. And it also just so happens to increase our dodge and quick as well. That is why we want that. Okay. We have a couple of different things we have to make sure happens here. If you didn't get the Cham in Shrine Island, you also have a chance to get it now, but we already got that. I made sure of it. Alrighty, guys. Solstice is the final dungeon of the game. So we're there. If I remember correctly, most of the doors that we would normally go out of are actually blocked. So I think if we try to go out this way... Nope. Blocked. Also blocked. Also blocked. So yeah, most of the main doors are blocked. You can't go out them. Conveniently, the only door we care about is that one. Oh, also, this is still here. That's where the moonstone fell, at the very beginning of the game. This is the way we go. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm going to take a very quick bio break and let my dogs out. I'll be right back.